everybody. It's kind of weird. Okay, so you clicked on this video for a reason. So, a lot of people are starting school again. That's happening, obviously. Okay, so I'm not doing any giveaways because I'm not that professional yet. But I am doing a whole what to expect and what not to expect, and stereotypical things that are usually put together with middle school. Dun dun dun! Yeah, middle school is usually dealt with being a very scary, not fun place, but it actually is. It's a fun, good place that a lot of people, I mean, it just depends on what school you go to. If you go to my middle school, everything's a lot easier. I mean, there's a lot more of troubling kids, but middle school is actually not that scary. Middle school is very fun, and a lot of we're going to go first with the very stereotypical things when it comes to 6th grade, or as in middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th. The very stereotypical things that are dealt with 6th grade and middle school are that you get bullied because you're new. That's more of a freshman thing for high school. Like, if you're a freshman, then you're probably going to get a little bit more noticed because you're new to the school and nobody knows you, unless you have, like, friends or something like that. But for middle school, if you don't know anybody, then you're fine. You're going to make new friends because of the people who are at your lockers. If you go on a bus or if you walk to some place, then you're going to meet people there. I mean, I met somebody who used to go live in Texas, and she was like, I know you. And I was like, I know you. And then now we're friends. So, you make friends, and it's very easy. So you never have to deal with getting bullied. So, I mean, there are probably kids who get bullied, and I don't know about it, and I'm not aware of it, but I really kind of know everybody in that school, even if I don't memorize their names, because I see their faces almost every day. So I know almost everybody in the school except for the 7th and 8th graders, but the 6th graders, I see a lot of people in school. Another stereotype is that 6th graders think that they're cool enough to date. This one is actually true because 2 kids asked for my phone number. Yeah, it was pretty awkward. And I sit next to them both in math class. Okay, so one's from choir, and we go to a first period and homeroom and 4th period and 5th period. So we go to a lot of periods together, and he's in my choir room, so we both enjoy singing, and we have our lockers are literally right next to each other. So I see him a majority of the day. And in 5th period, he asked for my phone number, and I was just like, sure, wanna talk sometime? It was just random. And then there's another kid who I barely knew, and he sat, somebody sits right here, and then there's people behind you, because we all sit in rows. And the kid right there was all like, can I have your phone number? And I was just like, I'm sorry. Okay. Techno Rage Dance. Just remember that if you're a PewDiePie fan, then you know what I'm talking about. Techno Rage Dance. Okay, aside from that, yes, as I was talking about getting your phone number asked for, it is going to happen. You don't need to be extremely beautiful to get your phone number asked. It's kind of weird. A lot of girls that I know that are, really, really, really pretty. Had to get those eyes bulging out of my head. Actually aren't very popular anymore. They're just not cool. They don't have any, they have their little squad, and I'm just like, good for you. But then there's people like me who hang out in their little squad, and they know everyone, and they talk to everybody they know, and yeah. So friendships. This one is a very, 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 very big one, because friends can change on you very quick in a very short period of time. It doesn't matter how long or how short it takes. You, as friends, can break apart in a matter of 3 months or less. I mean, it's happened to me, and a lot of people are like, I thought we were best friends, and then they're like, people change, and then you're just like heartbroken. So I wanted to explain what technically happens, because I have dealt with this, but this was when I was going into 5th grade, so it was kind of sad for me because it was a lot earlier. Hold on. Sweet text. Don't judge me. Okay. I'm not gonna edit that out just because I'm too lazy. But a lot of people lose their friends over a matter of time. Like this year, I lost a friend named Evelyn, and we didn't lose because she's changed, because Evelyn's that kind of girl that like stays to one thing. Like she'll do something and she'll stick to it. Like she's that kind of girl. But she moved, and now we don't even get to talk anymore. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so, losing friends is not something that is new, because it happens to all of us. We all lose friends. Jeez. Okay. By the way, if I seem shorter, I am sitting on a suitcase right now because my chair broke. Don't ask why. It's not because I broke it. We're just going to say dogs, and you use your imagination to figure that one out. But anyways, losing friends is not a normal, or it's not an unnormal thing. It happens because people change, and they do, and it's not a very new thing either. It just happens. Like, you lose a friend, you get a friend. That's just life. But the way I lost my friend is she completely changed. She went from straight up good girl to straight up bad girl in a matter of 3 months. And now we don't even talk anymore, and it's kind of sad. But I've never ever, I would never ever say that happens every year, because I'm still friends with both of my 2 best friends, Evelyn and Mariah. Or, not Evelyn, Mariah and Isabella. Those 2 are my best friends, and we will always be best friends. You don't even know. So it doesn't always happen, but it's a very stereotypical thing. So that covers friendships. For number 3, a lot of people say lunches. Lunches get a lot more gross, and lunch ladies get a lot more mean. Okay, she wants me to prove that I have a YouTube channel. Just kidding. We're not going to do that. Okay. But stop. My phone's about to play a video. We don't want to watch that video right now. But lunch never, it just depends on what school you go to. My lunches are technically the exact same as 5th grade, but they just make them bigger meals. Like, say, chicken nuggets that we would have, now instead of 4, they give us like 10. So there's a lot of big of a difference. It's just the amount that you get, which I think is a little too much, but whatever. Okay. Don't judge me. I have an itchy eye, okay? Straight up Markiplier, because he's always getting something in his eye. Okay. So don't judge me because I'm listening to music during almost every one of our vlogs. That's just something that helps me calm down, okay? But lunches don't get worse, they don't get better. It just depends on what school you go to, so that one helps. So now what to expect in middle school. Teachers, not all of them suck, okay? That's technically kind of a stereotypical one, but not really, because a lot of people suspect that teachers get a lot more mean, and I mean, classes do get harder, but the teachers don't get way more mean. So I'm just going to promise you that that's not something that happens. But teachers do get a lot more, they expect a lot more from you. They expect more, like say for instance a math teacher, they expect you to come into class, be prepared, sit down, be quiet, and know what you're doing. That's what teachers expect from you nowadays, from almost every class. So that's just set for that teachers. I guess I can call that a stereotypical one, but I don't really want to. So we are already at 11 minutes, which is kind of groundbreaking because I usually don't take this much time to make a video, but well, yes I do. Yes I do. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!